Hi guys, so today I want to talk about a topic that has been misunderstood, okay? And I think it's what you see on my cape and on my jersey here. So recently, I had a big fight with some guys in the manosphere, some of the WhatsApp groups that we have. So there was this young guy who was saying that he's gotten rid of all his girlfriends and he's on a semen retention program, and he's now on the second month or something like that. And so he was asking, okay, so what's next? Is this all unplugging is all about? And so I told him, no, actually, unplugging is not just about intersexual dynamics, and unplugging is not about alienating yourself from women or separating yourself from women. That is MGTOW stuff. That is not about unplugging. So unplugging, normally there's this term Andrew Tate uses, the matrix. You need to unplug from the matrix. For example, if you put on your TV now, every few minutes there'll be an advertisement about gambling, okay, Betika and the rest. You'll get an advertisement about alcohol. You will see some music that will be played with women twerking. All this is chasing after your dopamine, okay? So these guys want you to either engage in gambling, engage in sex, or even politics. You're going to have a lot of politics, which basically are distractions from your purpose or from doing things that will make you a high-value person. So you need to unplug from all this so that you can be grounded in your purpose, and so that you can actually make yourself a man of value. So I told this guy, if you're broke, okay, if you're still struggling to make ends meet, then you cannot say you've actually unplugged. You're still on the path of unplugging. If you have not mastered, if you've not attained world-class mastery in whatever profession it is that you're engaged in, then you've not yet unplugged. If you are a mediocre person and you are happy, you have not unplugged. If you have one source of income and you're comfortable with that, you have not unplugged. If you are really living in a rental house and you don't own any property and you're comfortable with that, you have not yet unplugged. So I told this guy, like if you're obese, for example, and you're out of shape, you have not yet unplugged. And this is important because even Amerix talks about it. When you're obese, it generally means you have a lot of estrogen in you. That means your physical constitution resembles that of a woman. You'll have man boobs, you'll be soft in terms of even your physicality. Your musculature is going to be invisible and so on. So a man has to be physically strong. You need to be financially stable. You need to be mentally strong. You need to be stoic. And all these things together make you a full stack man. And that's what unplugging is about. So this guy now went into saying, you should not shame broke men. This is poverty shaming and so on and so forth. And that's actually what I want to talk about. If you're a guy who is struggling financially, you need to look at that as a temporary situation because you're addressing it. You're not supposed to accept being broke as part of your identity because this is something you can change. It's not like height. Genetics determine how tall you're going to be. So that's something you cannot change. But being broke is something you can change. You should never accept that as part of your identity. And as these guys, imagine a situation where people like myself or Andrew Kibe or Andrew Tate told guys, even if you are obese and you're broke and you're socially awkward and you have no value, it is still okay. You're special, God loves you, and a woman will still love you unconditionally. The same thing that most of the female influencers are doing. Imagine that kind of situation. So actually this jolted a number of these guys awake and they realized, hey, by the way, we can't do that. It's better to be hard on ourselves. So remember, that is what unplugging is about. Unplugging is not about separating yourself from women. In fact, contrary to that, a retreat from the sexual marketplace is considered a sign of being a better male. So unplugged requires you, for you to be unplugged, you actually have to be in the middle of action. You cannot separate yourself from where the competition is. Okay, so the idea of separating yourself from women, that's incel culture and MGTOW stuff that I don't advocate for, and most guys who talk about unplugging don't advocate for. So, in closing, if you're hard on yourself, your life will be very easy. But if you want to be easy on yourself, your life will be very, very difficult. I promise you that. That's actually guaranteed. Adversity is what makes a man strong. And the crucible of challenges is actually what brings out your strengths and is what makes you stronger. So you need to embrace that, guys. If you have a challenge in your life, maybe you're socially awkward, you cannot talk in front of people until you've taken some drinks, you need to address that. If you find you're spending so much time watching spectator sports, listening to the garbage politicians are saying on TV, you're wasting your time. And remember, attention is what determines what you actually are in the end, how you spend your time. That's why we say time is money. Remember that someone once said that if you spend 30 minutes on any topic, 30 minutes every day for 1 year, at the end of that year, you're going to be an expert in that particular field. So your time is very, very important. How you spend your time and what you place your attention on determines your value as a man. So remember, that's what unplugging is about. It's about becoming high value. It's about not settling for mediocrity and not settling for less. And it's about maximizing your potential when you're above ground, okay? So you can get my books Unplugged 1, 2, and 3, the Nuria Bookstore and Textbook Center. And we'll also be giving you Christmas offers. So see you on the next one, guys.